It's Dr. Salmon. It's part 3. Final part of my Paris vlogs. Get into it. The third full day that I was there, I went to the Louvre. I saw all the Greek statues, and of course they had their Roman names, but whatever. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Hellenic pagan, so I worship the Greek gods, and I was able to honor most of my gods. So every one of their statues, that was one that I work with, I honored them, and I said, praise be unto you. And it was like a little religious moment for me, and that was really important for me to do. And then of course I saw La Joconde, the Mona Lisa, and also, yeah, my friends were like, Raven, did you cake the Mona Lisa? Because the guy threw a cake at the Mona Lisa like 2 days before I went, and one of my friends said, no, but Raven's literally in France. My friend who made the joke said, wait, what? He's in France? But Mona Lisa, breathtaking. Liberty leading the people, breathtaking. There was one painting I was really excited when I saw, because I didn't realize it was in the Louvre, which was the Death of Marat. And the reason why I was so excited to see it was because I remember thoroughly learning about it in art history in college, and I want to like find my professor and say, I saw the thing you taught me about. Sculpture of Nike, absolutely sick. I really loved it. It was fantastic, and I got some things from the Louvre. I did get this little pin. Nike or Victoria, however you want to say it if you're a heathen. And then I got a little pin of the Mona Lisa, because I collect pins, in case I didn't make that clear. L'Arc de Triomphe. Wow. It's crazy. I'm not disappointed, but I thought it would be bigger. No disappointment here. There's a bird cleaning its feathers. Hello, love. French ass. When I left the Louvre, there was a giant crystal store. I can't escape crystals. They come to me. So I got this yellow fluorite. And it's stunning. It's stunning. And then I'm not sure if this is, because some of the stones' names were different in French than in English. So I don't know if this is the English name as well. And some of them were the same. Because I've never heard of this stone before, but it's belemnite. It's really cool. I went, I was looking for the shopping district that was supposed to be relatively close to the Louvre, and on my way there, I walked past this sign that said free art gallery, over 30 local contemporary artists, and I was like, well, I'm obviously going in there. And there was murals on the stairs, and this giant like purple tentacle sculpture coming down from the top of the building down through the stairs. It was really cool. I got to talk to a few of the artists. Some of them were in the room because they each had their own room full of the art. Some of them split the room because they just had less art to show, or their art was just smaller. So I got to talk to a few of them, which was really cool, and I got to say like, oh, I'm an artist too, and they're like, oh, what do you make? Do you have pictures? And I was like, you want to see my art? Thank you. And this one guy, he did like this impressionist art with like washes of color, and then like this impressionist like sketch of portraits, and I was admiring his art, and then he comes up behind me and goes, will you please pose for me? And I said, me? He goes, yes. And then he goes, come sit down. He's like narrating his drawing, so he's drawing me, and he goes, eyelash. And then he's like, yes. And then he's drawing a bird, and he goes, a metamorphosis, part bird, part human. He's talking in English, so he gets, because I look American, unfortunately. And he's like getting really into it. He's drawing birds. I was like, what? How did he know? And then my dumb ass, like, how did he know? And he drew like the skyline in the back, and he goes, a city you can only go by flying. And he said, where are you from? I said, New York. And he goes, how do you say masterpiece in New York? And I said, masterpiece? He's like, oh, you are too kind, thank you. He was really funny, and he kept making me laugh the whole time. And he shows me the finished product, and I said, oh, I love it so much, can I take a picture? Because I didn't want to assume that he was gonna give it to me. And he goes, even better, you can have it. And I said, how much? And he goes, nothing, just take it. And I said, oh, but I want to pay you for your work. And he goes, if you insist. So I gave him €20. And he goes, it will go to the Francesco Foundation. His name is Francesco. And he said, I saw your tattoo, my back tattoo. And he goes, I saw your tattoo, I saw your bird, and I was so inspired, I had to draw you. And I said, oh, thank you. And he's like, let me see your other tattoos. And I showed him my arms, and he goes, beautiful. And he holds my hand, and he goes, enchanté. And I was just like, you slick bastard. Oh, I can show you the illustration thing. He had like pre-made colors, and then he tried to find one that like matched the colors that he saw like in my makeup and in my eyes, and he signed it. And there it is, and I'm going to hang it up and treasure it forever. I really like it. Then I told myself that I could indulge in some really cheap touristy stuff just because I was there in France. Just do it. Just do it. So I got 3 berets. I got a black one, a bright yellow one, and a bright pink one when in Rome. I don't remember if this was the same day, but at some point I went to the Hard Rock Cafe. Everybody in the world collects their pins, so obviously I do too. And I got their Pride one. And I think it's interesting. In America, their slogan is "Love all, serve all," and in France, it's "All is one." I don't know if they've changed it over the years, so everywhere it's "All is one" instead of "Love all, serve all." Or if it's just different from country to country. I got this one for my boyfriend David. It says Paris on it, because he also collects these, because everybody else in the world does. And then I got the collector's one. This one's got Notre Dame, the Arc de Triomphe, and the Eiffel Tower on it. And then I got my last one, which I think is really cool. It's from the Pop Art series. It's limited edition, and it's really artsy, and I like it. It's got like a little gargoyle, and I love the gargoyles, so I was really excited about that. Almost forgot, I got a Hard Rock t-shirt for myself. It's really nice. I like it. And then the last day that I was there, I went to, the first thing I did in the morning was go to a vegan cafe. And when I walked in, they were playing My Chemical Romance. And I said, oh, I like the music you're playing. And they're like, yeah, do you like the band? I said, yeah, I went to the show. Did you? And they said, yeah, we went to the show too. So I was like, nice. And I got a vegan vanilla milkshake that had like this thick cream on top and cookies crumble over it. And then I got 2 croissants. Super. It was just a station that was just playing My Chemical Romance, and the station played the 2 songs that MCR didn't play that I wanted to hear the most. The ones that I wanted to hear the most out of the ones that they didn't play. And so I was like, well, I guess I did get to hear these songs on the trip. So that was really nice, and they were really cool. Then I went to Père Lachaise Cemetery, and I went to Jim Morrison's grave, and I thanked him for his music. And guys, this cemetery is the most beautiful cemetery in the world. It's got cobblestone walking paths, trees everywhere. The headstones and tombstones themselves are so ornate and wildly beautiful. And I went to Oscar Wilde's grave. And for those of you who don't know, fans of Oscar Wilde, to honor him and like give him love, will visit his grave and kiss his headstone. And the cemetery, the people who run it, said, no, we don't like that. You're desecrating the grave. But us knowing full well that if Oscar Wilde knew that we did that, he would love it. He would think it was great. Because you're not just kissing it, you're leaving lipstick lip prints on it. And if he were alive to see it, he'd be like, that's awesome. I love it. It's beautiful, and it's flamboyant and queer, and I love it. So to discourage against this, they put a glass wall around it, which has done nothing because now people just kiss the glass wall. So I went up to go do that, to participate in the tradition, and there was somebody sitting on the sidewalk across from it, putting on lipstick, and I said, I know what you're doing. I see you. And the way that everybody else seemed to do it was they went to the back of it, so that nobody could prove that they did it, because apparently like you can get in trouble for it. And I saw like this wall of like lipstick prints, so I left mine there, and I spoke to him, and I said, happy Pride Month, and thank you for being yourself. And they're playing My Chemical Romance. I don't know if you could hear it. Here we go. That's fucking sick. Oscar Wilde. How thoughtful. I wanted to return to a vintage shop that I visited on the first full day that I was there to get this jacket kind of thing that I saw, and luckily it was still there. I was so excited because I told myself, you know what, I'm in France and I will allow myself to buy something, even if it's a little pricey, that a tourist wouldn't buy, something that like a person living in Paris would just buy. So I went back and I found the jacket that I wanted, and I tried it on, and I went to look out in the mirror, and the owner said, oh my god, it looks great on you. I said, oh, thank you. And then she goes, I have other things in your size. And then she finds a few dresses, and she goes, go try them on, go try them on. And I said, okay. I was having fun. because nothing else fit me the whole trip, because Parisians are skinny and I'm not. so I was like, if they're my size, I'm gonna try them. And I found this one dress out of the ones she gave me, and I put it on and it fit perfectly. It fit like a glove. I set it out in front of the mirror. She goes, oh, it's you, it's your dress. And I know that was like a tactic to get me to buy it, but it made me feel special. And she goes, can I take a picture of you for her Instagram? And I was like, okay, maybe I do look good in it. So this is the jacket that I got. It's black and it ties up around the waist, and it has these sheer sleeves that have all these colors on them, and I like it a lot. It's a vintage shop, so it's all like secondhand. And this beautiful dress, it's more of a fall dress because it's very warm, but I'm so excited to wear it. It has like this collar that's a bow, and it's bright yellow. I don't think it's showing on camera just how bright it is. And it's a little dress, and oh my god, it's so cute. I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I did end up getting it. And then I went around these shops, and I got a little something that I love. I got this little tin music player, and it has like the Notre Dame gargoyles on it and the cathedral on it, and the gargoyles are my favorite part of Notre Dame. And it plays La Foule by Edith Piaf, which is one of the songs that that woman sang. So it's nice. It's a little extra special way for me to remember my trip. While I was going past the really touristy shops, I by accident came across another metaphysical store, which I was really excited about. And I asked the guy the same thing. I said, do you have any books about traditional French magic? And he said, kinda. And then he recommended this book, L'Histoire de la Magie, by Eliphas Levi. And I skimmed through the chapters, the chapter titles, and it has a couple chapters revolving around France. I'm hoping again that it has something that I'm looking for, and even if it doesn't, I'm sure I'll learn a lot from it. And even if it doesn't have what I'm looking for, it might have a clue, or like mention something that I could research and then find out more. So hopefully it's worth it. And I also got a couple more decks while I was there. I went to France knowing I want to get an original Lenormand deck. So this is the original French Lenormand deck, and I know I can buy this in America, but it meant something to me to get it in France. And then I found this beautiful deck. This looked absolutely gorgeous. Le Tarot des Royaumes Célestes, the Tarot of Royal Celestials? I'm not really sure. But the cards are all in French, and I wanted more decks that were in French. And the cards look beautiful. And again, I will be reviewing it for you. So look forward to those videos. And then I had to go home, and the plane was fine. I'd never been on a plane before. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. The only part that was bad about it was that whenever we started the descent, when we were actually like landing, both times on the way there and back when we were landing, I felt so nauseous, and I don't know why. Because like I'll be on roller coasters all the time, and I love roller coasters. I've never once in my life felt like sick or nauseous on a roller coaster, but on this slow descent on a plane, I just felt so sick. But on the way back, as I looked out the window and I saw the city lights, there were fireworks in the distance. So I was just like, oh, welcome home. Like, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow your dreams, please. Do the thing you're scared to do the thing you've always wanted to do, if you can. If it's within your abilities or financial standings, do it. Just, you have to. You only got one life. YOLO! Sorry. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, please. Check out my social media. It's all linked in the description below, and subscribe for more videos. Subscribe if you want to see all those tarot reviews that are surely coming in the future. and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.